1. Nick Mason from Pink Floyd has just released a solo album. He's about to go on the road again with The Wall. A few weeks ago we had Roger Taylor from Queen in the studio talking about his solo album. What's with you drummers, Nick?
Well, I suppose it's drummer's lib.
After 14 years with Pink Floyd, it's your very first solo album.
Yes, well, solo album's a slight exaggeration, really. It's more an album I wanted to do with people I know of music that I like.
I think with a percussionist solo album particularly, you really don't know what to expect. Perhaps with a guitarist you'll have a feel for it. What was the prime motivation? Was it the kind of percussion that you couldn't use in Pink Floyd that's on this album?
No, I don't think so. I don't really think the drum tracks are a sort of major departure from how I normally play, really. It's more working with different people, doing things in a slightly different way.
To me, sort of the instant impact was Pink Floyd meets jazz. Is that fair? I don't think it's Pink Floyd meets jazz. I think there are certain sort of rock methods of working that are used on Carla Bley's songs. Yeah, would you perhaps explain Carla Bley's involvement with all this? Because she actually wrote the songs.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, she's an American jazz composer primarily, who I met through Robert Wyatt when I was working with him many years ago.
And what particularly impressed you about her songs? I mean, to do an album of somebody else's songs, you must have been pretty knocked out with them.
Yes, I really like the mood, the atmosphere of the songs. They're humorous, but they're witty.
And why particularly Robert Wyatt as your vocalist?
Oh, well, I'm president of the Robert Wyatt fan club, or I would be if there was one.
Yeah.
I really like his style very much. I think he's unique.
Yeah, because one doesn't hear as much as one, I agree with you, would like. Well, the jazz influence, though, I must come back to, is very strong, and it's, I think, perhaps to your average Pink Floyd person, is going to be somewhat of a surprise.
That voice suggests that you think our audiences are thick.
Not at all. No. Listen, don't say that. I don't want to get lynched. No, but it was even more jazz influenced than even someone told me, oh, it's jazz influenced. It was still more so than I thought, and I think pleasantly so.
Well, I think actually there's the jazz influence is creeping more and more into rock and roll, and it's something I like very much. I think perhaps both benefit. I think it compresses sort of improvisation into shorter passages. Ian Dury, I think, has done some terrific jazz-style solos in his single.
Well, now, what about The Wall? I believe you're going to do a full-length video of your performances, no?
We're going to film it, but with the idea of using it in a larger film, and it would not be primarily the concerts. That would be a part of it.
Are you prepared to say a tiny bit more about that?
Well, I think it would be the idea of The Wall, but explained more clearly by the use of other film and the animation and so on.
Great. I look forward to seeing that. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.